developmental issues or something. So it is all like that, isn't it? You know, I saw an old lady in my life flashed before me.
I don't think the term developmental issues have ever been in a song ever, which is unfortunate.
Why not? But there will be that, you know, songs nowadays get a bit like I don't like when songs have too real, you know, like too current lyrics. You know? Yeah. Don't ever say WhatsApp in a song.
Oh yeah.
Unless it's a rap song or something.
Yeah.
That dates as well. Do you remember the fronting video where like Pharrell had a Canon digital camera and I remember being like, it's got a screen on the back. It's got a fucking screen on the back.
Taking pictures of the chicks.
Ding, ding, ding. It's perf. Ding. Yeah. Just Pharrell being a cool wee perf. That's right, man. It's the latest technology.
The lyrics in that video were funny
Show
as
me
well.
your greasy buns.
Do you ever actually listen to the lyrics of fronting?
No, I'm just once I noticed that wee ding, 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 that wee noise, that's all I could hear. It's like a Kelly Rowland song with Nelly.
Oh, aye. That's a tune.
Oh, it's all I could hear, the whole fucking tune. Is it ADHD? Oh. Folks, while I have you, just a reminder to get over on the patreon.com/the Bomb Squad pod. We're on episode 93, and we've got 93 episodes over there where we use your questions submitted by the listeners to launch a conversation.
Yes.
And it's great times. Patreon.com/the Bomb Squad pod.
It's a great wee community. You should be a part of it.
Love wins.
We'd love to have you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's episode 93 of the Bomb Squad podcast. Where's the other noise I find similar to that? That one, we haven't used that in a while, have we?
There we go. Bringing it back.
How come you never put headphones on? Is it the size thing?
No, it's just like I don't feel comfortable. I don't like hearing my own voice then because it doesn't feel like a conversation.
I think it's the opposite for me. I think it really locks me in.
No, I like to get out of the
vacuum.
vacuum.
If I take them off, I go, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Do you know?
If I look at a camera, I think that.
I take it off and I'm like, we're in a fucking cold warehouse chatting.
That's why I always look at you like this, so I don't see the cameras.
Are you camera shy?
No, I just like if I see it, I'm like, this is weird that our conversation just been recorded. But that is a podcast.
Bruh.
I like to take my head out of it.
Take your head out of it?
Yeah. I like to pretend we're just in a bar. You got a soundboard.
I like just two guys chilling at home with a soundboard. You know what I mean?
Why are you gay?
I think a soundboard would be good for just any conversation.
Well, we were at the SSE the other week and I was like, I wish I had the soundboard here.
Yeah.
And then it freaked me out because Kieran, part of his set, he had that.
That's right there.
He had that.
Oh, you were like a dog. You just want to get at it.
I felt offended. I was like, surely we have some sort of rights to that. I know it's, you know, who really owns it apart from that crazy woman.
I wonder what she's at now.
No, just she does appearances. She'll be at the Elk and fucking wherever.
They should have
bring her out. No, it's not random. I can't do that today. My throat's fucked.
They should have grabbed her for some sort of advertising scheme or something.
Yeah, just like anything. Some credit card company. No hidden fees. You know. Try these new sugar-free yogurts. No sugar. Just used it for anything.
Do you know hidden additives?
No hidden additives.
We were chatting. You were discussing there before we went on the air.
Went on the air.
And that Pearl Jam, possibly the original emo band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we not get half of that on the fucking recording?
I think we got a bit.
It's just a load of dudes. It's dudes getting their issues out there. You know, people say like talk to your mates and all. You know, men should look after men. And all. Yeah. These boys were just singing it into songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I work 16 hours. It's all like men's troubles.
Yeah.
You know, the wife, she's lying in bed with another fella. You come in. You know,
it's a band struggle anthem.
It's struggle. You know, some of the other themes. There's that famous bit in the middle of Black where the lyrics are like, fucking, you know, like, you know, what's the actual lines? I'm sure you'll be a star in someone's life, but why not mine? The guy's screaming it.
Oh Jesus!
Sure, that lyrics video, the guy was crying her eyes out.
Yeah,
it's all dude troubles.
Coochie too good.
Huh?
Coochie's too good.
Coochie's too good. Why? Can it be my dick?
You fumble the bag, you just go full Vader. Screaming into the void.
Remember those tears stuffed in my mouth. Got a background, fucking hair.
As well, the grip a woman would have to have on you if you just scream why at any point.
Can it be?
It is funny though when you like, you know, you're listening to songs of that kind of genre.
I'm gonna start bringing that back in the car in the house. Whatever.
Screaming why?
Why? Light goes fucking red before you pull. Why can it be? Can it be green?
It's funny, like, because if you like a certain band, you will like let a lot of lyrics slide.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like even whenever me and Ali were going down to see the Temptations and Four Tops, I put on a playlist just of their songs, and we're like, she's like listening to a lot of these for the first time, and she's like, "Why are most of these songs about either the guys basically shitting on their wives or that all their friends want to fuck them?" You know, and to be fair, I never even thought of it. I was like, right enough, there's a lot of lyrics in here about, you know.
Yeah.
About this guy's baby girl, but
I
it's all
gotta
smashed in the
hide
fuck.
my bitch from my friends. Hide my bitch. Hide my bitch from my friends. You know Davey. Handsy Davey, what's it like?
That's a bar.
We call Handsy Davey. Davey the octopus. Grabbing my baby's puss. Puss. Sure, it's like Dire Straits. He says about 400 times, and you're like, beep on it. But he does say it. You know what I mean? You know, he just let it slide. What was that sentence? It was like the hardest riff ever wasted on a song about a microwave. No, but that all came about us watching this video of Eddie Vedder and Post Malone. Eddie, listen to the transition here. We're not going to get done on here. Thick velvet voice. You cheating bitch. Now we hear Post Malone. Do you know what that sounds like? That sounds like Eddie Vedder was singing Better Man beside my bed and I was fast asleep, and then he just went, over to you.
I was about to say,
over to you, big boy. And I'm like, where am I?
Yeah, that's the voice of it just up from my kid.
Post Malone, poor bastard.
Lovely fella though.
Lovely man. What the fuck are we talking
Well,
about?
I don't know. It could be her.
You give me a bad bastard. What about your brother dropping you off this morning?
Oh, what?
Fucking Big Nick's in the podcast banter now. He'd be like, "Hey, Colin, he was on his side. I had to go in and wake him up. He was on his side this morning."
I was like, "Well, you fuck off home to fuck."
And get away. You're no insurance. Away you go.
Cut that grass.
When then I was joking about the silk pajamas, and he's like, "I was on his side as well. I had to slap him mid-pole. I had to slap his hand off it."
He loves it.
And you're like a kid getting dropped off at school. You're like, "Fuck, go, just go. There's people around."
The wild man loves it. We're in the new year.
We're in the new year.
Yeah.
Happy 2025. I'm the same with years on my podcast episodes. Welcome to, what is it again? Fucking hell. Two of us tired this morning because Wormhole City last night. Wormhole City, UFO documentaries.
Aye, you were saying, how did you
Did
even
we
get
talk
on
about that in the last podcast? Or?
No.
Huh?
No.
No?
Get into it.
UFO docs?
Aye.
What did you watch?
The program. I'm sold.
Right?
They're out there. And I don't know what we're doing, fucking around with jobs and wars. The fucking aliens are coming. And they're here.
Why, what's convinced you?
This documentary, I heard the guy on the trusted source of news, Rogan, and they was on something else. But the guy's made like several UFO documentaries, your UAPs or whatever they're called now, unidentified anomalous phenomenons.
UTV?
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Right.
Unidentified anomalous phenomenons.
Why the fuck did they change it?
It's like they let Eminem write the name for it.
Yeah.
Anomalous phenomenons. You know? But anyway, apparently there was a bit of UFO scandal back in the day, and they maybe mentioned it a couple of times. But the last time they it was in like a congressional hearing, was in like 1968. And then they had another one there where they had like Navy pilots, all these people that were like high up in the business, basically, swearing under oath in a congressional hearing that they were being questioned, and they were like, have there been alien crafts found? And the guy's like, yes. And they're like, are they still there in a certain place? Yes. Is there a designated team who are responsible for like retrieving this stuff? Yes. Have there been like bodies found? And he goes, there have been what did he say? Biologics or something. He used like a weird word for it. He's like, yes, there have been materials. And they're basically going like, yeah, there has been stuff landed.
They're kicking about, like.
They're kicking about.
Yeah.
And we've got them. And we found people.
What's your happy days?
Sure, happy days. Sure, fuck it.
Yeah.
Sure, fuck it. Why not?
So what are they gonna do?
The more the merrier. Exactly. And they're trying to keep it all secret. And I don't know whether it's because like, like actual, like the best pilots and the best gear in the world and the best planes are going like, these things are just faster and quicker, and I don't know what the fuck this is, and maybe they don't want to tell the public.
Well, we only have an idea of aliens from media.
Yeah.
But they could be useless globs of shit.
On this planet, maybe.
Yeah.
Sure, one of the guys who worked near some base, and he was, again, they've chosen him very well because they talk to these people and they're like pretty down to earth. More sugar. You know what I'm getting? But like these like really normal. Now the guy looked like he hadn't slept in 15 years.
Yes.
The guy had he was worse than me, black eyes down to here, and he was like, I literally went up to some guy and on this base, and he was in military uniform. And then the closer I got to him, I heard my mate was in the car, and he goes, he's got no fucking ears. And he looked at his ears, and he's like, all right enough, the ears are like smooshed to his head. And then I noticed like he did have big eyes, and he looked, because he goes, the guy looked so white that he looked blue. But then he goes, we were out in the desert like at nighttime, and it was freezing.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, here's a soldier that's like stuck out here, and he's had hypothermia. Yeah. And the more he looked at him, he was like, oh, this motherfucker's like not normal at all. And then he got into some craft and flew away. And he kept asking him like, do you have any? And he said like tortillium or something. And the guy was like, what are you saying, like titanium? And he goes, no, tortillium or something.
Is it an Italian alien?
Tortillium, you got any tortillium? And the guy was like, no. And the guy's like, oh fuck, and just got back in the thing. And he said it flew up in like steps like this, and then disappeared. And they've loads of different footage of like someone like out the window of a jet plane, like a military fighter jet, and this fucking thing just goes like straight past them.
Man, this should be a new weekly segment of the podcast, Colin's Wormhole.
Colin's Wormhole. Yeah. No wonder I can't sleep. And by the way, I was on Used Cars NI and watching this at the same time.
The duality of man.
The duality of man would do it all.
Just the idea of you sitting...
we crisscross legs with a laptop on my lap, just looking at fucking Mercedes estates, while this guy's talking about unidentified anomalous phenomenons.
I love you're like, man, I can't get peace. I can't get time to myself. The second you do, UFO documentary.
I know, but I gotta have something for myself.
Oh, you do. I know. You gotta have something for you.
Gotta wind down a bit
by watching alien docus.
Anything. Me doing the old sleep revenge or whatever they call it.
Aye.
When you've fucking, you've done 2 podcasts and then I've done another shift at the house with the child, reading fucking Disney books in bed.
I can't sleep right at all night.
Speaking of Italian accents, I'll be reading. Maureen got this Disney book, big fat book, that has loads of small Disney stories in it.
Right.
And I flicked to the fucking, the motherfucking, what do you call him, Pinocchio?
And
when I was doing Geppetto, did a full racist Italian accent.
Nice.
It was fucking
nice.
Eddie. And then Maureen, I was in the bed with Eddie reading, and he's there, and then Maureen, Eddie was like, get in, and she got in like fully clothed in the bed, so we're all lying in bed, and I start reading in Italian, and then she turned around to Maureen and was like, what's he doing? What's he like there doing this?
There's nothing like killing for kids.
Killing for kids.
Killing for kids is the best.
And
there's like certain gigs in the country where you're like, you go there, you almost get like a wee confidence boost because the audience are so nice. Boxing Day at my house, that's mine. All the tricks of the day. Yeah,
the ultimate compliment is if I make Eddie laugh so hard he has to sort of pinch his bodily so he don't piss himself.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a good one there.
Yeah.
That's a good one there.
Yeah.
And then I actually said that, I was like, Geppetto made breakfast, and then he's like, yeah. He's like, Pinocchio, come and have some eggs and the pancakes and it said sausages, but I said Budleys. And he was like, he didn't say Budleys. And then he goes, where does it say Budleys? And I'm like, it doesn't. I'm only messing you. And then I'll be like, have you heard of unidentified anomalous phenomenon? Just as he's about to fall asleep. Now, in the same way that they thought Pinocchio wasn't real, have you heard of the crafts retrieved in Colombia?
Is that where they were retrieved?
All over the place, man.
Fucking hell.
There's a place in Brazil called Virginia. Or Virginia. No, it's like
Virginia.
It is like Virginia. It's like Virginia or something.
Virginia?
Yeah.
That is how I used to say vagina back in the day. Virginia.
Show me your Virginia.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I can't believe that guy's smoking golden Virginia.
UFO docs is... I want you to dig deeper into this.
I fucking will now. I'll have to.
I want you to come
You know
back.
what's even worse? I bought the fucking thing.
You bought a UFO doc?
I was on Amazon. It was like $13.99. I was like, well, I can't not. Now that I'm balls deep in the CIA.
You're going to crack the case, man.
But it's funny, like, you know, I was listening to Rogan and he was like, you know, if they wanted to gently break or get people used to there being loads of unidentified flying objects, they would do what they did in like New Jersey, where they just put a few up and people are like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And then they're just like, oh, it didn't seem to do anything, so now we're used to it. So now things are just going to pop up and people are going to be like, oh fuck, what's that?
Yeah.
And then before you know it, they're just sucking your brains out.
I mean, I tell you what, if anyone was to get zapped up by a UFO, it'd be New Jersey. It is some dump.
Yeah, what a weird spot.
Oh, it's an absolute dump. And I'll tell you what, the smell of shit going from it to New York, unbelievable. Did you notice it whenever Ali picked you up from the airport?
No? What sort of shit?
Just like literal sewage.
Oh.
It just stinks.
I mean, you look at somewhere like New York and you're like, how does it even work?
Oh yeah.
Do you know, like,
nobody should live there. You shouldn't live there.
it's crazy, like.
It's the only city that actively tries to get rid of you.
Yeah?
As you live there, it's like the rent's going up. Fucking every other place has cockroaches, whatever.
Yeah.
I got lucky. I landed on my feet.
You can surf down the street on cockroaches.
Oh yeah, it's rotten. And you talk about getting used to things. I'm used to rats now. Rats wouldn't faze me. You see a rat, like, there's rats and they're so fat they are the size of a cat, like. They're fucking massive.
Bars.
Yeah, Dr. Seuss bars. Yeah. But it's like
Rat the size of a cat. In a hat.
But you see when you see a big fat rat, like, it does freak you out.
But there's nearly something comforting about it being big.
No, I don't think so at all.
Like if I was lying in bed and there was a mouse, I'd be like, oh my god, that mouse is gonna go up the leg of my pajamas that I'm not wearing and fucking
Pushing a wound, you get AIDS.
Pushing my wound and I'll get AIDS.
Yeah.
But a big old rat cat,
Yeah.
grab by the tail.
I have saw like one or two just fucking
That's another wormhole I went down.
rats.
Watching guys with like terriers that's their job. You know, they'll take them into like a barn full of horses and just be like, just let the dogs go, and the dogs are like, "Ah," just chewing up rats.
Surely it wouldn't be good for the dog.
That's all the dog is for. The dog is born to do it.
But if you swallow a bit of rat, surely that's bad for you. If you're a dog.
Don't know.
Sure, fucking bar Cadbury's takes a dog out. You're telling me they can eat rats?
Yeah, but that's what's bred to do.
Yeah.
It's not bred. They eat fucking celebrations.
No, it's me.
You're not gonna find celebrations in the wild. You find plenty of rats.
Yeah.
But that's a bit that creeps me out. Was just like, you know, they fucking chew the rats up, and then the guy's just like, right, hop in the boat.
Yeah.
And 6 fucking Jack Russells get in the boat, and then he drives home.
Aye, because how does that dog then take itself out of that cadence? Like, how does it then go home and just be like a pet?
I don't know.
Or is it like whenever you go to work and you can't?
I don't know if the life of a working dog, not great.
Aye.
You know, so like any of them sort of foxhound types or like hunting dogs, they just cage them up all the time. It's terrible. Cage them up, and then every once in a while they're like, we're going hunting, and the dog's like, yes,
Yeah.
I fucking live for this.
House dogs don't know how good they have it.
True. You'd be on the couch, you'd be like, enjoy that, you
Yeah.
enjoy my fucking couch. You don't know how good. There's other dogs out there that they're praying for. Their highlight is chewing a rat.
Aye.
You know,
Yeah.
that's all they're looking forward to is chewing a rat.
I can't remember who it was that had a bit, but they were like, you know, you're depressed when you look at a dog and think, fuck, I'd love that.
Well, who doesn't?
Yeah.
Getting your tits rubbed all day.
No, but just lying all day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Maureen's a bit of a house cat.
You think so?
She's very much, her spirit animal would be just a rich person's house cat.
What do you think your spirit animal is?
Don't know. Maybe a hunting dog.
Yeah.
caged it without getting let go out anytime.
Speaking of animals, what's the crack with this Robbie Williams film where the person playing him is just a chimpanzee?
Yeah.
What's the crack with that?
What is? I mean,
Apparently it's unbelievable.
dystopia.
Apparently it's an absolute phenomenal piece of film.
Now, I wonder, was it like a last minute swing in a pitch meeting where someone's like, we'd love to do a biopic about Robbie Williams, and there's like 12 of them around the table, and they're like, nobody wants to see that, really.
Yeah.
And then they just, one bead of sweat goes down their head, and they go, but it's played by a chimp.
That's a 4 lines of cocaine idea.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a fucking 3-day bender.
Nobody's having that idea sober in a meeting, like.
The guy's bubbling over. What if he's played by a monkey?
But that's this ADHD TikTok generation where it's like, even the Pharrell Williams biopic, he was like, I want to do it Lego. Do my whole life story, but in Lego. Okay. And now Robbie Williams is a monkey.
Yeah.
You know, like people ask, what actor would you get to play uniform? What animal would you get to play uniform?
I don't know.
I'd be a St. Bernard.
St. Bernard,
Yeah.
Some sort of monkey, like I would say.
St. Bernard sitting at the 273.
I was flicking through the telly the other day during Christmas, and what was it? Dunstan Checks In was on. You ever see that?
What's that?
It's a movie about a orangutan.
Right?
But I mean, like, they don't do movies.
So your media consumption is all over the shop.
My media consumption is as bad as your music choices. You'll go, like, the guy's going from fucking Tyler the Creator to Billy Bragg in one swipe, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Man, I'm all over the place.
you're all like, it's all over the place. Billy Bragg as well, Stein 11.
I do like a bit of the brag, like.
I'm singing songs.
The laws of gravity.
I learned to play the guitar yesterday. I know a chord singing about pies. Fucking holy shit.
It is like.
But Big Bragg will be on to me next.
The Bragmeister's like fucking football chants, but on a song.
Yeah, exactly.
He sings in football chants.
I love this woman.
She is my wife.
She's my fucking wife. Where did you... Wife, where did you hear about Billy Bragg?
I literally just...
Does Ali listen to it?
No. It was Apple Music. Like, basically you get like a playlist every week, and then I'll just put on the radio. So whatever artist it is radio, I couldn't tell you the artist that landed on Billy Bragg. But I just keep it on in the background while I'm doing whatever. And then I got that, and I was like, I don't mind that. And anyone's like, I'll star. Add them to playlists.
From diplomats to Billy Bragg.
Yeah, I do it all.
We do it all.
We do it all. Fucking Kanye to Paul Simon. It doesn't matter.
Billy Bragg, Paul Simon crossover. You could call me fucking Alan.
Again, one of those songs, you let the lyrics pass you. And then if you actually read them, you're like, what the fuck is he singing about?
Which one?
You can call me Al.
Aye.
Man walks down the street, he says, and then it moves on for a bit, and then it's like, I can call you daddy. And I'm like, is Paul gay?
Yeah. Or a pedo?
Yeah. And baby, if you call me, you can call me Al.
Yeah.
Why? His name's Paul. Why? Paul. Why?
And he had the cheek to be like, what did he say, your first 10,000 songs are bollocks or something?
Yeah.
Was that his line?
Oh, I.
Fucking.
Why are you gay?
Shut up.
It takes 10,000 to get a you can call me Al. You know?
Just crack for white people.
Yeah. Just the first 10,000 absolute slurry tank.
Yeah.
And then eventually you get a piece of gold in there. And that you can call me Al.
What a load of shite! I'll be you next, you know. Colin, what would you recommend as a acoustic guitar for a? Then you'll be out in the streets of New York.
Nah, man, I can't imagine myself playing an instrument. I just can't see it. Not in the last lifetime. If I ever took a swing at it, it'd be jazz piano.
Yeah, easy enough.
Yeah.
Easy enough to get into.
Well, you get someone to teach you and all, like, but I wouldn't be well good at taking orders. Someone tell me I'm playing it, I'd be like, what the fuck do you know? They spent their whole life doing it.
You just.
Well, I can play still Dre on a keyboard, like. That's locked in there for
Not
life.
properly though.
No, it is.
Can you do this? Are you talking about like just getting two keys and going? Bling, bling,
Yes.
bling, 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 bling,
It's actually 4, but
oh well, sorry about that. Let's go to let's get it from the horse's mouth here.
No. See, he's got the background. No.
He wrote it like.
See what he's doing with his right hand? That's me with both hands on the keyboard.
I mean, there was never people always
Scott Sources, by the way. He looks like he's been hired to fix the piano.
No, he looks. Yeah,
looks like an old boy works in DAC appliances.
I'm pretty sure the guy snorted away all of his money. And
was Scott Storch playing the coke?
Oh yeah,
was he?
Yeah. But I mean, it's one of my favorite things to do is just put on produced by Scott Storch playlist.
Yeah.
And just go through every heater that he has.
Yeah, him, Timbaland, and Neptunes are probably the most played in your car.
Clean beats.
In terms of producers.
And then he went through that whole sort of Middle Eastern thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know? Just fucking miles of coke.
Do you think 50 Cent could come back this year?
I'd say so.
I'd like to see
Are we getting into that? Are we getting into predictions?
For this year?
That was one of my sections I was going to get to because we're in the new year now. What year is it? 2025?
Uh-huh.
Prediction. I put it into ChatGPT. Well, I'll give you the predictions
from AA.
Globally, because it goes political landscape, economic outlook, health innovations.
Right, go on ahead.
Okay. None of this will make any sense to us, but maybe it'll make some sense to you guys out there. My attentions are in different places. Political landscape, United
Bars.
What?
My attentions are in different places.
Political landscape. United States. Donald Trump is set to begin his second term as president with policies that may impact the economy, including potential tariffs and mass deportations.
Oh Jesus!
How did?
No, I hear you. I'm there in the books. I'm there in the books.
You are there in the books.
Although a couple of fellas should be worried.
A couple of fellas, you know.
Oh,
Better get married quick.
Need to lock it down. Take her in the large jewelers. Thrumps on them.
Bring it the whole way
Put
back.
a ring in it.
The large jewelers.
Oh, you'll not get better.
You sure? In New York? Nah. Is there not a diamond district?
Nah, listen. Big Apple can't compete with Big Laird. Diamond district.
Is there not?
There is.
Yeah.
But they don't just sell diamonds.
Yeah, what else? Sell bagels? Jewish area. Big Jewish area. Blood diamonds. Have you not seen Snatch?
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems? Have you not seen it? Have you not seen anything? You love it. Sort her out with a ring. 10 out of 10 bagel around the corner.
Oh, Jesus.
You know?
I've seen a couple of engagement photos this year. A couple of ones I know got
already.
Yeah. Got posted. The engagement photos are quite funny because people either do. You have two choices.
Yeah.
You have two roads you can take. You can either do the fucking full blown, like, get a photographer, do like a mad shoot, which, if you're a guy, it must be soul crushing. Because
it's always soul crushing.
But the wedding pictures are grand. I don't think I would take any qualms with that. You know, because it is like, it's a very special day. You're getting a record of it. Some pre-orchestrated photos, but sure, whatever. It's nice to have maybe it blown up in the parents' house or something like that. The engagement photos, tough.
It's
tough.
I've just had a realization. The whole standard, like, life cycle of a fella, you're just
embarrassment.
You're second fiddle.
Yes.
You know, you're like, I got engaged, and then, you can either take the selfies yourself, and she's like this, and you're just like a fella. There's always like, they've somehow like set up a wee trip or something with the girls, like, oh, I'm gonna get a new wee jacket and I get my nails done and all, and then they get the ring and the fella's just still there in like a Columbia hoodie, and she's like all glowing and all, and he's just like, such a fella, like, and you're second fiddle at that. Even if you get the photographer, you're just like, she's standing there with the ring and you're just like in the back.
Yes, I've seen ones like that where it's like, say it's like, girl has iPhone here and then hand out like that, and then the fella's just standing in front, behind the hand, just like
car keys in his hand. And then you get fucking, you go for like an engagement. Some people get the official engagement shoot after that. No one gives a fuck about you. The wedding, you might, some weddings, the groom could not be there.
Yeah.
Some like you could walk up for 5 minutes, do the fucking service thing. I do, put the ring on, and then you could leave.
Well,
there's no use for you the rest of the time.
But see, this is the thing, is that the ideas of like what a man wants, what a woman wants for a wedding, like, we loosely just talked about, what we would like, myself and the muscles, and we're complete swaps.
dangerous. Yeah.
Because she's the one that's like, nah, I don't even want like a wedding. Like, I just want to go to the town hall, get it signed.
Yeah.
Maybe have a few like family and friends over for like dinner afterwards. I was like, nah, get fucking a shower and go mental for a whole weekend.
Yeah.
She said, no, I can't bother that. But would you not rather have that?
Well, like, you know, some sort of party is good.
Yeah.
You know, but you don't have the way that if you're doing it for a wedding, you know, it ends up being 30 grand.
Yeah.
Because you've done it in a place and you need food in there.
Oh, it's a dear party, but at the same time, what a weekend.
I know. But you're second fiddle at that. You know, and then someone gets up the duff, then you go have a baby. Go back to old school where they get the fella just fucking waited outside and smoked cigars.
Yeah.
You go in there, feel like a useless.
Yeah.
Go to women, be like, mouth. Mouth. What are you wearing?
She was showing me some of her friends' engagement photos. Tough.
Yeah.
God. There was one fella, God love him. I don't know who he is, probably never met him in my life. But the shoot was him and his soon-to-be wife.
Yeah.
They're in some sort of a forest. But she'd got the photographer, she'd got all that kind of jazz. And there was pictures of him like scooping her up and all. That's tough. Yeah. I was like, you know, she had whatever way they did it was actually like, fucking, I couldn't pull this off. Like, but he had her up in the air and she had the feet like that there.
Yeah.
And then he was just like looking in her eyes like that.
Yeah.
But you wanna really get it where the woman's not expecting it, where she puts her hand out and it's just pure stumps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just raggedy nails.
Nail polish chipped off it.
Rotten. Looks like a witch's hand.
Yeah. Rag nails.
With an old sapphire on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so I don't know how we got there
God,
from.
I know we absolutely maybe
tabbed out.
Back to Scott. It makes me want to. Let me see this wedding photographer. Let me see if I can find this for Falls. There's one where there's like so.
The fuck is this?
What's this? Is awful. They've got this, you know, for want of a better term, healthy girl. To hear for the photos, and she takes a tumble on the sand and can't get up. That's it. Take it from the floor.
What a professional though.
Yeah.
Took the dive, still took it.
Man, I just don't, you know, that's a fucking, you know, a red flag.
What?
You know, when you see someone, a bigger person fall over and they cannot get up.
Yeah.
That happened to me in the crack then. There was this big lad and he wasn't even out. He just looked like a guy who played rugby when he was 25 and now he's 45. And the guy, obviously these wee plastic seats, and he fucking just dusted one of them under his hole like that, and then he just couldn't get up. He was like rolling about and he got his hands on two things and he got like one leg up under him and then he had that be holding two, and then he went to get the other leg up and the chair went and all, and I'm like, bro, you don't be getting that fat.
Yeah.
Be chubby, but
Yeah.
be able to like burpee back onto your feet.
Oh my, I just had a fucking flashback there. Did I tell you about the handling at Comedy Club in New York? Broadway Comedy Club?
No.
So there was one night, right? I don't know, this might be too morbid, so feel free to chop this if it's useless, right? But there was one night I was doing a set and I was on last and I was doing about 20, right?
Yeah.
First 15, fucking, I'm trying out new bits. I'm fucking doing my old shit, whatever. It's all going as planned. Everything's going good. Crowd's lovely. The last like 3 minutes, I'm like doing my closing bit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'll put the cherry in this now. Complete dip. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, am I talking too fast? Or am I going a bit too drone here? Or why the fuck is this not working at all? Like, no punchlines on. Couple of like people laughing in the front row. And maybe the second, but that was it. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? And then I came off stage and I walked out. This guy had fallen in the back row. This guy had fallen directly into the chair in front of him, hit his head and fucking bumped his head. And there was a massive big swell in the head, right?
Oh, God.
So he's sitting in the back and like everyone's trying to like sort him out and all. And he's like kind of a bit confused and all this here. And I was like, oh my God. And then I like walk outside. First of all, I'm like, is there anything I can fucking do? I don't know what I can do here.
You on
And they're
stage
like,
right now?
I was on stage, came off, and they're already like sorting him out.
Okay.
So then I go outside, and there's this guy there, and he's with his girlfriend, and they're like kind of arguing. And then she's doing like the full like finger in the chest. She's like, you never fucking stick up for me. You never whatever. And then he's like, what the fuck do you want me to do? And then I'm just kind of standing there like, fucking hell, this is a bit awkward. And the guy then, like, the girl walks away. She storms off. And then the guy turns to me and he goes, great set tonight, man. And I was like, oh, thank you, mate. You know? And then he goes, hey, listen, by the way, that guy in there, he's like, he was fucking touching my girlfriend. And I know everyone's in there right now feeling sorry for him, but he's a fucking piece of shit. So I want to speak to the manager. And I was like, I couldn't even tell you who runs this place, to be honest with you. I can't get an email back. That's my pay grade, right? So then I walk back in. I'm like, all right, I'll leave that. Walk back in, and I'm kind of like, I was fucking weird, whatever. And then I'm trying to get just my pay so I can just leave. The guy storms back in, right? At this point, the ambulance have arrived. They're asking him questions, whatever. And they're like fucking doing the flashlight and all this shit. He comes back in and he's took a full rager. So he walks back in and he's like, he's like, what did he say? He came in and he was like, listen, I know everyone's fucking feeling sorry for this guy right now, but he's a fucking creep. Like, I was here, and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, this is a bit rough here. And he goes, I'm going to kick his ass. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. So then, God love her, there's a girl, like, is a comic there, but also will, like, kind of run the place whenever the owner's not there. So he's, like, talking to her, and she's just trying to be like, she's like, I can't do anything right now. Like, this guy is in obvious need of help right now. And then he just like kept walking away and like doing that thing. It reminded me of kind of like Jersey Shore a wee bit. Yeah. Where he'd like walk away, kind of half calm down, and then go, I'm going to kick his ass. And then everyone's like, oh, fuck. And then he'd go back away again, calm down for a second, and then storm back into the same thing. This kept going 4 or 5 times. I was like, I'm way open to fuck.
Oh my God.
It was mental.
And there's a girl trying to break this up in the middle of it. Where's that 6'10" bouncer that was questioning us when we were going in?
Nowhere to be seen.
Nowhere to be seen.
Nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, that's... What is it with fellas where they're like, no, I can't take this moral loss.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Gotta show him, gotta go back.
I'm gonna kick his ass.
I wanna kick his fucking ass. And did the guy, did the guy hurt himself falling, or did the guy hit him or something?
No, he fell into the chair in front of him and like bumped his head.
What, reaching for the girl's ass or something?
I don't know, fuck. Apparently the two of them came in and he was like, he like went to the toilet or something, and then he was getting all like kind of chat to her while he was gone, and like touched her leg and all, was like rubbing her leg, and very weird like. But the moral fucking complexity of it, because I was like, oh, this is like, you know, an other man who's hit his head. This is like a bit serious, whatever. And you're trying to get it all sorted, and then you find out then that he's groping whole. So you're like, oh well,
get in there, you bastard.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. And
you're just going, man, this what a crazy thing. I mean, do you have the $50? And fucking, oh God, what a way to... Hope everyone's okay and we've all learned a lesson.
Yeah.
Got that cash?
Yeah. Or what? Yeah. I'm scared, so
I'm scared.
I can't get the train home, so...
Make it happen. Now. Oh, we've all got a lump in our head.
Any more productions?
Donald Trump's coming in. I reckon, you know, this is a morbid thought again. How many times are they going to try and kill this guy?
There'll definitely be a couple more times.
I think that's on the cards for 2025. I think they'll have another crack at it.
Successful assassination.
I mean, like I just think they do not like the fact in the government that he's got in.
Do you think anything will happen January 6th?
Like a memorial
Like,
type?
will there be something to do with that date now where just something mad happens every year?
It's hard to know.
Yeah.
It's hard to know. Yeah, and then you'll get all the conspiracy guys putting all the numbers together, being like, I told you.
Yeah.
I predicted it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be funny if they just called it like Trump Day or something.
Well, after seeing how, like, handy that fucking Luigi Tagliatelle guy took out the CEO,
yeah,
you're like, this is like a real threat now. You know? Well, if you're a CEO at all now, you're probably shitting your pants.
Yeah, well, yeah, like if you're the CEO of like one of these big corporation type things, you'll be moving around like... I mean, you sort of think like, why does fucking... You know, you see like any celebrity going shopping, there's like fucking 12 bodyguards.
Yeah.
Why do these other sort of billionaire CEOs not?
Yeah.
They're going to need a bit of that. Maybe they think they're a bit more anonymous, like, but... Weird.
Trump getting successfully assassinated would be fucking mental.
It would be nuts. That'd be the end of it. That'd be World War fucking whatever. The aliens will be out then.
Oh, they'll come down.
I'm telling you.
They'll land the ship in Jersey.
They'll be like, now that this chaos is going on, I'm back.
Time to strike. But again, they could be useless globs. They could be. I like to think the aliens are just like kind of big slugs.
Big,
Like
big intelligent slugs.
Like they're not like ray gun ready and all. Like that doesn't exist.
No, well, that's what you would be worried about.
Nah, they wouldn't.
I don't think you're worried about like a big fucking, big fucking scary alien killing everybody. It'll be a slug in a machine that can kill everything.
Which is a funny thought. Yeah. What a way to get taken out.
It'll just be a wee fucking jelly with two eyes just going.
What a way to see the Lord.
Yeah. If there is a Lord. Are they the Lord? But yeah. Is he going to deport people? I don't know. The whole world's going mad with the immigrations, aren't they?
Yeah.
You got fucking that guy keeps talked about him the other week. Guy keeps popping up on my Instagram. The Irish guy. Just showing footage of like, here they are in Dublin barbecuing a swan.
Yeah.
That they've like fucking just pulled out of a. He goes, God knows where they're from, but there they are barbecuing a swan.
Yeah.
In the middle of fucking Grafton Street.
Yeah.
They do make a few points. You could you know what I mean?
Oh jeez.
You couldn't go.
Oh, you've been Red Bull.
You couldn't go. I've been Red Jolly Rancher.
4 UFO documentaries, and he's on about immigrants.
Some of the points made. If you went to fucking like a really conservative country that like in the Middle East that didn't drink or something, and you're like, we're doing Paddy's Day.
Yeah.
They do it where I'm from, and they'd be like, you're not allowed to drink here.
Yeah.
You'd be like, fucking I'm doing it anyway. That's racist.
Yeah.
They'd chop your fucking hands off.
Aye.
There's a wee bit of that going on.
Yeah.
Where you're like, you wouldn't go somewhere else and think you can get away with whatever.
It's not worth splitting the G.
Do you know what I mean? It's not worth splitting the G.
Split the rest.
You gotta fucking. I bet you were in Japan doing a couple of buys.
Oh yeah.
I know you assimilate. You go, I'll do a buy here. I'm not gonna stand and just be like, what are you doing?
Aye.
You do it here.
That's gay.
That's good. What are you doing? Did you drop something?
Drop your gay card.
Hey, Taka. United Kingdom Labour government plans to implement key manifesto pledges such as reforms affecting private schools. All right, who gives a fuck?
Gives a shit.
None of us know anything
Who's
about
getting
this.
pregnant? Tell me that.
Who's getting pregnant? Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Yeah, she might get pregnant.
Yeah, I can see that.
Who else is high profile? What do you call that wee girl everyone likes? Blonde one. Sabrina Carpenter.
Do you know what? I've seen Sabrina Carpenter everywhere, and have yet to hear one of her tracks.
Well, I will say this: Maureen and her sisters were blasting Cappuccino for about 2 years now. Mm-hmm. They've been on it.
That's her big hit, is it?
It's one of them,
right?
And then she was going out with Barry Gilgan.
Aye, that's right.
Fair play to you.
Did you not do the dirt in her?
I think so. He's a sexy guy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? With a big dong.
Yeah.
Barely keep it in the Sergio Tashinis.
To be fair, hard trousers to put a dong in. Like, I couldn't fit my hole in it.
Oh, fuck.
I need work trousers.
What other predictions? Hopefully a banger of a Kanye album.
Hopefully. To be honest now, my prediction, I can't see it.
Why?
I just think he's too cooked.
I don't think so.
Scoop that he cooked.
Scoop that he cooked that he whipped. He's fucking, I don't know, he looks like he's cleaned up.
But the last 4 albums.
But he was in a bad place.
No, I know. God bless him. But I don't know. I just can't see it.
Okay.
I'm wrong.
Technological advancements. AI is projected to continue transforming various industries with significant developments. How weird that I typed this into ChatGPT. Mm-hmm. To get the prompts. So there you go. It's doing our job already.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, orgy going on next door. With significant developments in automation and machine learning, enhancing productivity and innovation. There you go.
That's it? Have you any predictions for 2025?
Well, I'm trying to. We're reading through this for what ChatGPT tells me.
Are the aliens coming or not?
Listen, man. I know for a fact they're here. The aliens are here.
Have you won full Eddie Bravo on me?
No.
$13.99 documentary. You're away.
Yeah.
Gone to the dogs.
Yeah. No, I haven't gone to the dogs. I'm more one of those, like, I enjoy reading about it or watching about it and then going, well, now I know that.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
Yeah. Then make breakfast.
Not going to do anything about it, you know?
Yeah.
My next thought was, will I have crunchy nut cornflakes?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not losing sleep over it, like.
Yeah.
I don't get sleep anyway.
Nah.
But I'll let it.
I can give two fucks about the other.
I'll let it cook. Space exploration. Advancements in space technology are anticipated, including potential milestones in lunar exploration and commercial space travel. Would you go to space? Commercial space travel?
It depends how long it would take now. For the bus from Dublin to Omagh, fucking is enough for me. Like,
You'd miss it.
if I'm going to space,
That's what you do. You'd miss
I'd
it.
say for the stop.
You'd miss it.
I'd say for the Mars stop.
Yeah. I'd get a text and be like, oh man, fell asleep, back in space.
Yeah. Well, if Translink are taking you there, so
Translink.
you miss a few planets. Not check your ticket. I got a 2/7 free yesterday, empty.
Mars via Omagh. Still no toilet on it. Where am I supposed to pish? Pish in the air, hold it. You're in space. Pish catching the bag. you and zero gravity would be 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I feel like I already am.
Right, health innovations. Weight loss drugs, medications like Ozempic are gaining popularity, potentially reversing obesity trends and improving public health outcomes. That's happening.
Would you take a jag?
We'll take a jag. I don't know. I mean, like, is it just gonna be like people are taking Ozempic like you take a fucking vitamin C?
But I don't
People are
think
just like, no one's gonna be fat ever again.
so far from what I've seen now,
Yep.
in terms of the Ozempic people, they don't look great.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
not like a slow weight loss. It's very drastic.
Yeah.
So they don't look great.
Yeah.
They look like people that have lost weight through Ozempic look like, you know, like when you burst a water balloon
Yeah.
and it's like all floppy.
Yeah.
That's what they look like.
Well, you are like, it is just draining. It's not like it just the fat comes off. Like there was a guy, I might have talked about this. There was a guy there. He was like a fitness guy, and he's like, I'm gonna do it. So I've got clients that are doing it and stuff. I'm gonna do it for 2 months, see what happens. The guy lost something like 16 pounds, and like 10 of it was muscle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's just depriving you of nutrients all over.
Yeah.
And you're just losing weight.
It takes out your ability to tackle a cloister, essentially.
You'll not be tackling any cloisters. But if I was 30 stone
Aye.
and I needed drastic help immediately,
Yeah.
I'd definitely take it.
Yeah.
Just to get you down.
Yeah.
If you're like super heavy, you know, the end result's not gonna be great either way.
Yeah.
You're gonna need a bit of surge.
Yeah.
Whether you do it yourself or do it.
I suppose it
with Ozempic.
lays in the foundations,
Yeah.
you know?
The genetics.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, who knows? But yeah, there's part of you would be like, you know, it's so funny to just be a fact. Be like, I don't want to fucking lose any muscle.
Yeah. You're like, it's
But
lost.
if you know what I mean? Like if you can't, it's not like going, you know, regularly training and watching your diet where like you're, you know, the working out, you're eating enough protein, it'll like meet in the middle and you'll be in reasonably good shape.
Yeah.
It's just draining weight out of you.
Yeah.
You can't be like fucking eating all your protein oats.
It is. There's something though. It feels like a. It feels like a loss. You know what I mean? Like it feels like a loss in the psyche to be like, I actually cannot stop eating big feeds to the point where I need to take a tablet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd be like, why can't I just alter my lifestyle?
Well, that's it.
I'm so bound by the dinner plate.
That's it.
I can't stop.
That's what I would be more keen to do this year is change my lifestyle
Aye.
rather than just be like, I'm going to continue this fucking horrific, you know, late night apple greens dinner lifestyle and just take the pill that makes me not want to eat.
Well, let's get personal with it. What is your resolutions? What are the things that you want to achieve next year?
Oh,
Oh Jesus! Find them.
what?
You played the fucking hanging. I was like, find them.
No, I definitely especially this year, it's hit a point where the sort of tour life, I'm just like, this does not sit well. And some people can make it work, but with me, I'm like, it doesn't sit well with me having a young child and a family and a house and not being in the fucking house
Yes.
5 days a week.
Different priorities.
Different priorities. So and coupled with being I like to think I'm quite a creative person.
You are.
You know, I'm not getting to do that because I'm fucking in a car going to do a tour somewhere.
Yes.
So we're cutting way back on that.
Okay.
You want to see me? I'll be in Lavery's dicking about.
Yes.
I'll be dicking about with an old page with some fucking dick jokes on it.
Yes. As you should.
As a Rodney Dangerfield, I'll be up there in the dressing gown with my bollocks hanging out if I want. You know what I mean? Should I start bumping people?
I was gonna say you should start wearing suits.
Suits?
Yeah.
Oh,
on
yeah.
stage.
Yeah. Well, maybe I will do Ozempic. So I can just buy one off the rack instead of having a man stitch two of them together. Get my fucking back in, which has been an issue since I was a late teen.
You do have some back in you.
Trying to get into fucking school uniforms, and she's like, some wee woman panicking.
Yeah.
I don't have wider than that. And me like, I can't put my arms down. I wanna fucking be in the studio at my house that I purpose built, and I want to be faffing about. You want some merch? There's some merch. Gonna make a video. Get the edit at the house.
Okay.
Don't have to fucking look at the clock and go, if it's 2 o'clock, better drive to Dublin.
Yes. Yes. I see the vision.
Want to do a lot more of that.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. And
Okay.
heavy weights
Okay.
and stretching.
Like, what are you looking? Are you looking to try to get yoked?
I am yoked.
What would you like?
What do you mean, like Fitspiration?
Physique wise,
Fitspiration?
Still Stone Cold?
Stone Cold's a good one. Stone Cold's a good one. Pregnant Taylor Swift would do me.
Yeah.
Bear with. That's the physique I want. Arguably the best fighter of all time, Fedor Emelianenko.
Show me a picture of him.
There we go. That's the best I can hope for.
Yeah.
That's Ozempic and steroids at the same time.
Now, is he heavyweight? What division is
He's
he?
a heavyweight.
Aye.
Yeah, you don't get daddies like that in
He's,
the fucking,
he's a big old boulder now.
in the fight. Yeah, one of the best fighters of all time. Explosive. No, I'm only joking, but
Well, it's good you've got the Barlow anyway. It's good that you've got the Barlow.
what's the Barlow? What?
Gary, I was going to say, I said it's good you've got the Barlow. My physique is going to be the best fighter of all time. I want a man who's dedicated his life to working out.
I want a
in
guy who's
year.
been an athlete forever. And I've said that before. Maureen's hit me with a few of those. Like, there's like some rugby player. It's like, you'd look like that if you lost a bit of weight. And I'm like, well, like a guy who's trained every day of his life for fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm sure I would.
Yeah.
You fucking bitch. You know? But that's what I want to do. A lot more creative online output instead of just driving fucking 400 miles to talk to 150 people.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll drive up to Belfast and do it in Lavery's.
Okay.
That's
Those
what I
are
wanna
two
do.
big ones.
I want, we do those little end of the year highlights, and there was a couple of years there where it was like unbelievable because I was traveling a lot, went and seen things. And I'm going to do a bit more of that. I'm just going to take my fucking son. I'm not going to be like, oh, I can't travel now because I have a 5-year-old. I'll take
him with you,
I'll
yeah.
take you to fucking Tokyo.
100%.
Take you to Tokyo and be like, look at that mint Land Cruiser. That picture I sent last night, it said UDA on it. That's what I'm going to do. Seen that Casey Neistat video where he took his son to Vietnam for a road trip? Bit of that. Bit of that, carry on.
I like it.
Thanks. What are your dreams?
Dreams and aspirations for this year.
Why are you gay?
I would like to get past at the comedy clubs I want to in New York. Be working there regularly. Record a special.
Special.
That's a big one. That'll be sort of the spine of this year. That'll be the thing I'm focusing on the whole year. Record probably like October, November time. Get that out. Similar event to yourself, more online sort of output. I've always shied away from it. So I think I might try and lean into it a bit now. Start friendly reminder. That would be nice. And then similar as well with fitness. No booze.
Yeah, like what's your resolution? You know how people make up a thing like I'm not. Well, the drink is a big one,
No booze all year.
right? You're gonna have to do it now.
Oh no, I'm doing it like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing will turn me this year. And I also have a bet on with Michael. So we're going head to head and he will fall off at some point. I'll win that and then keep going till December.
What if he falls off the wagon early, or you like bets are off, or are you doing the whole year regardless?
No, I'm doing the whole year regardless.
Take his money.
This is for me.
Take his money and leave.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't take. he won't listen to this, but I'm not gonna take the money off him. That would be insane.
You have to.
I can't take £1,000
He has
off a
to.
friend.
He has to learn.
No, I can't.
He's cashing checks. His ass can't cash. What's the saying?
Cash.
Right.
Your mouth's cashing checks that your ass can't catch. Cash.
No, that's not it either.
It is.
Writing,
It's a Limp Bizkit lyric.
writing checks. Your ass can't cash.
Aye, your mouth's writing checks that your ass can't cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Catch. Your arse can't catch between your cheeks. He even writes checks anyway.
A couple of comedy clubs.
Do they?
Weirdly, yeah. It's weird. It feels like
I was like, what's the
1970s.
update on that? Your bank's transferring cash and your account doesn't have.
So yeah, that's the main things. You know?
Yeah.
But it's weird because you're trying to like bottle what it is, right? But when it comes to like a new year where everyone kind of has notions where they're like, I want to improve something. You know what I mean? They're coming at it from a standpoint of there's something in my life that I'd like to alter or change. That motivation always spikes in January. Whatever the statistic is, like whatever percent of New Year's resolutions always end up going to the wayside by March.
Yeah.
You know? What is it that does that? Why can't you stay in the pocket?
I heard a good point one time. Yeah, because, you know, we talked about starting something in the new year and Niall shamed us for it. He was like, you fucking bitches, why don't you start now?
Yeah.
He's like, a New Year's bullshit.
Yeah.
And there is truth to that.
There is.
You know, it's fucking, everyone's like, oh, I'm joining the gym and all, fucking, then you never go. I heard a good point though. Maureen's mate, who's like a yoga lady, she was like, you know, your new year should nearly start in like spring. You know, because the whole winter over here is just
miserable.
It's just dead time. So you're trying to get hyped up about like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to the gym, and then it's the 1st of January, and it's still fucking pissing down, and there's still celebrations from Christmas, and you've got to go back to work. So it's a load of misery, and you're trying to be at your most positive.
Oh, the most miserable time of the year is the day
It's
after
the
Boxing Day.
most miserable time of the year.
It is. It is because you get the big spike of Christmas Day, Boxing Day. Everyone's having a laugh, having a bit of sticky toffee. It's hard to beat, and then the next day is just fucking depression.
Well, I was over it quickly.
Yeah,
Boxing Day, I was like, it's as good as gone for me.
yeah,
Get the tray away. It's over.
yeah.
But she has a point though, you know. She's like, maybe the winter arc is just hibernating and fucking getting through it, and then that sort of spring clean financial new year time.
Yeah.
You know, you should be like, now's the time to launch it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, we should be shamed if we don't stick to these.
Yeah.
The people listening to this should shame us.
Yeah.
If you catch me with a drink in my hand, don't let me hear the end of it.
Shame.
People were already trying to shame me at the Odyssey. They're like, oh, what are you doing with a pain in your hand? I was like, I haven't started yet, you bastard.
Yeah. Clock's not.
I'm getting it out of my system.
The meter's not on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I still haven't got it out of my system. I was like, you know, I was listening to Dan Soder talk about whenever he got sober, and he was just like, you know, I didn't have any like mad life event. I just got sick of it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to stop.
Sick of it's a great way to get off anything.
Yeah. But you do get sick of it, you know? And he was just like, yeah, I'm just going to stop. And then he had like a week where he was just like, I was waking up and I didn't want to drink. He's like, I felt sick. I felt so hungover, but I forced myself to. And he's like, I just kept hitting the booze every morning and every night for 7 days straight. In the same way that if a child gets caught smoking a bine,
Yeah.
the mother might make them smoke the whole pack.
Yeah.
He was just like, I told all my friends
Top tier parent now.
in Colorado, he's like, it's my last night in the sauce.
Yeah.
If you want to come get drunk with me, that's it. And then after that, I'm done. Which is so badass. Like.
Yeah, it's kind of badass if it works.
Yeah.
Unless you put so much booze through your body that you're like, I don't want to drink, but you're like, fucking, I have to get the shakes away.
Yeah.
I've never had the shakes now, thank fuck.
I have.
Have you?
Well, like from that time I went in the 2-month bender,
Aye.
if you take a morning, if you're on the rip for that long and then you take a morning where you don't drink and say you don't even notice
Take a
it.
morning where you don't drink.
Well, no, you take a morning where like, say it's like, say whenever I was at the stage where I was like, well, I might as well do the 2 months for the crack of it. If you're at a bar the next day, and I remember at a bar in Edinburgh going to order something and then going to reach it, and I was like, why the fuck's my hand doing that?
Oh no. Bad crack.
Yeah.
That's bad crack.
Yeah.
mate.
Drink till you shake and then get off it.
Hey, don't.
That's what. Drink till you shake and then get off her. That's the way to do it.
No more booze sponsors in this podcast anyway.
But I don't know what I'm gonna. But I don't know what I'm gonna do now with all this time.
All that shit you just talked about.
All this time and money and
all that creative stuff you just talked about.
you know, yeah, I guess so.
Have a purpose.
But then what am I going to chat about? You know,
You're in New York. Go out and do stuff.
I know. Do you know what it is? I think I've been in the loophole of boozing for so long that you kind of forget. You're like, what did I do before I found the sauce?
That's crazy.
Because
sad,
you know,
sad times. You're
but in this country, you start whenever you're like 14. You know.
And you don't let the foot off the pedal till you're 30.
No, we were reminiscing the other day about the early days. You get the bottle of cider in the park with your friends.
£3.
Yeah.
The 3 litre.
Playing Kill Switch Engage in a Sony Ericsson.
Yeah.
Drinking Frosty Jacks in the park.
Poking out your nose.
You couldn't beat it.
One of them.
And that's how it starts. And then you keep on going, and you're going out in secondary school. You think it's the best thing in the world. I remember my first night in the nightclub. I couldn't get over it. I couldn't believe it was a real place. I was like, all these people.
Has this been an Omagh the whole time?
I couldn't get over it. I was like, all these people gathered here. Tunes are playing. Everyone's got a drink in their hand. Everyone's smiling.
Yeah.
Having a great time. And then the more you're in it, then see, you don't know when to leave the casino. The longer you're in it, then you start saying, geez, these boys are fighting.
Yeah.
People are temperamental.
Yeah.
People are fucking winged out of it. You know? People are fucking falling out with people. You know? Shouting at the woman.
Yeah.
You know? And then you're just like, what the fuck are we still doing?
Well,
this
I'll
for?
still be back. I'll still be back
Every
next
week?
Yeah. God forbid I miss anything.
Yeah.
God forbid I miss one of these fights.
That's one thing since I turned 30 that I've lost. Used to have wild FOMO,
Yeah.
but I don't think I do anymore.
No.
I think I'm okay with calling it now.
I had FOMO the other week when we were supposed to be at that kneecap gig.
Yes.
That was the last time I had FOMO.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that was unfortunate.
That
That was fucking...
The stars did not align.
Aer Lingus fucking me.
Oh, don't even chat about it.
Bending me over.
Seasonal sicknesses.
Oh, 100%.
Fucking me.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, everyone's sick. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Will we get 2 months of good health this year, do you think? Because we've
I
been
hope
two
so.
sick boys.
I hope
all
so.
2024.
That's all I've been talking about with like Maureen's dad. We're like, it's too warm at this time of year. It's too warm for this time of year. He's right.
Not to get the tinfoil hat on.
It can't be 14 degrees outside in the middle of winter.
You know the saying, everyone's getting sick and all? Everyone's getting sick all the time.
Yeah, it's the aliens.
No one's in good health. It's like long COVID. You know, just keeps happening. Keeps getting people. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Who am I to say?
I don't know. I think a lot of people. I think a lot of people just have the cold.
No, but you couldn't have that many colds in 1 year.
You can't.
Me and you have had about, I'd say, a combination between us, 40 colds.
I've had some sort of sore throat for about 3 months.
Yeah, that's not right.
But I can't, I don't do myself any favors. You know what I mean? I'll be like, oh, my throat's sore, and then go to a gig somewhere and be like, ah.
You didn't have that in 2014?
I don't even know if I did stand up in 2014. No, I did.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's it. Stinking people.
Yeah.
What else for 2025? Bomb Squad, hopes and dreams.
Bomb Squad hopes and dreams. Fucking keep the wheels turning.
Keep the wheels
We're going to
turning.
switch up the Patreon, patreon.com/.
Oh, I might get some extra Patreon treats. We need to organize ourselves some big gigs.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to organize some trips.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them should definitely be Austin.
Yeah.
I think we should go again.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Show up. Sunglasses on. We're motherfucking here.
Yeah.
What have you got for us, Joe Rogan?
We could, the mothership could be in the cards this year.
Of course it could.
Maybe they'll beam us up.
Why not? Joe, I'm here. I'm full of brisket.
Oh, jeez.
I'm full of piss and brisket.
Oh,
You'll be
jeez.
sober too. It'll be the worst trip of your life.
Oh, no, I'll be watching you have a few jars. You chatting to Rogan about the aliens.
Me and Niall will be absolutely clattered out the back of the fucking mothership. And me being like, there's a dedicated team to retrieving the crafts, Joe. Wouldn't you believe that? Me holding them up like a wee baby. Like Eddie, just holding them. Oh, fuck. Fucker says you,
That
lad.
was legitness.
You toady man. Are you an alien?
Colin Rogan and Tony, man, it'd be so funny. You imagine the anxiety of that? Like, oh, fuck, I can't believe I called Joe Rogan a Tony man last night.
Me wearing a cowboy hat.
There is something so funny about demeaning someone who is unbelievably successful
Yeah.
in their field and just like demeaning them to the point where you're like, oh, we Tony man. So what'd you do? Toad Rogan.
Yeah. And then he fucking spinning back kicks your lungs out.
Oh yeah, he'd fucking kill you.
Oh, for sure. Gorilla man.
Maybe you'll be in the JRE.
Aye.
Maybe.
Yeah, man, put it out there. Manifest.
You've got, because I always thought you'd be a great guest because you could do jiu-jitsu talk, all this.
Do you know what
now you're on your aliens.
Do you know what I would say? And you could put a counter in the corner if I was on Joe Rogan's podcast. How many times I'd say it? Every time he'd say something, I'd be like, man, that's the most Joe Rogan shit ever.
Yeah.
You know? Anytime he mentioned any aliens or elk or hunting or anything like that.
Do you think being in the studio and talking to him would intimidate you to the point where you wouldn't even know what to say?
Oh, you'd be out of body.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
it'd be
what
very
the
surreal.
fuck? Yeah.
Yeah. I'd have to go back in the drink now if that happened.
I'd have to ease myself in, you know, like he did with Action Bronson, where you're like, come on, do a lot of kettlebells here.
Yeah.
Get used to the space, you know.
Yeah.
Do a bit of that, and then we'll go in and chat. Although I might be the first guest ever to be like, I'm not giving you 3 hours.
Yeah.
You've 1 hour, Joe. Wrap it fucking up, and then we're getting some sort of barbecue.
Yeah. No, but they say the first hour he's just peeling back the layers. And the second hour, then he'll get in there.
You can have a couple of layers, and then I'm away. Just mid sentence.
You take a layer, and I'm out here to fuck. 1 sheet, and I'm out.
1 sheet, Joe. Now we're out of here. You know what I mean? Hitting the smelling salts every 2 seconds.
Jink 2025 would be a good year. Wild thing to talk about because you could jinx it, but
it's what you make of it.
yeah,
You can make any year a good year.
yeah.
It's all about planning and, you know, taking a wider look at something.
Did you enjoy this year?
I don't know. Can't remember it.
You can't mind it.
It's chaos. Need a lot more space around things. That's what I need. You know.
I feel like I've had a very transformative year.
Of course you have.
Complete factory reset on life.
Moved away. Done all mad shit. Done big gigs with a new podcast.
Yeah.
Crazy times. Been a good year. Your last year on the piss?
Last year in the past. Well, no, I will probably return to it.
Of course you will.
Unless I have a great year, and then it'd be tough.
Yeah.
If I have a great year off the drink, it'd be hard then to go back on it.
Well, hopefully, let's hope for that.
But if I have a bad year on it, I'll be coming back with a vengeance.
Oh yeah.
2026, right off years.
The soup daddy returns.
Oh, I'll be spaffing away with the rest of my years after that.
Yeah.
If I have a bad year so this year, if I have born time, I'll be coming back 2026.
Rhoda.
Yeah. I'll be like the Undertaker. Take a year off.
I haven't achieved anything this year. Sober's a judge. Nothing to talk about. He's back. Class. Right. That's our predictions for 2025.
Yeah.
None of them were predictions, but anyway, they were just kind of chats.
That ChatGPT thing was mad.
Yeah. I'm way to buy 18 miles of tinfoil for the house. Cover that extension in tinfoil.
This podcast will get sponsored by Baco Foil.
You're gonna Big Ten. It's sued by Big Ten. Right, what the fuck are we doing? Let's get out of here, guys. I hope you have a lovely 2025. We'll be holding your hand the whole way.
I hope your hopes and dreams come true. Every single one you listen to this.
Yeah, and as you say, love wins.
I want to see you win. Love wins.
Love wins. Don't even know what it means, but anyway. Right, guys, it's been great chatting to you. We'll see you over on the Patreon, patreon.com/bombsquadpod.
Best luck to you now.
We got some new moves coming up in the new year, don't we? Oh, don't you worry about that. We'll see you. See you in a bit.
Okay, let's go.
Great! I want to be fighter pilot for Pakistan. Great!
Drop the bomb.